God's chosen one, 1 minute left. The high beings declared that you will look younger. Listen carefully, because this moment was set apart for you, and if you turn away now, you may miss something that was meant to reach you at the exact second your spirit is ready to receive it. This is not about time passing on a clock, but about a shift that has already begun within you, a renewal that is rising from a place deeper than your body. I am telling you clearly that what was meant to wear you down, to age your hope, and to drain your strength, has failed. I have stepped in, and what you are about to experience is not only visible change, but a restoration that touches your energy, your peace, and your presence. You are not here by accident, and these words are not random, because I have called you to hear them now. Type Amen to affirm. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant to stay on you this long, and they have shown on your face, in your eyes, and in the way you have felt about yourself. I have seen every hidden tear, every silent struggle, and every moment where you thought your best days were already behind you. But I am telling you that what looked like decline was actually preparation, and what felt like loss was shaping something greater within you. This declaration that you will look younger is not only about your appearance, but about your spirit becoming lighter, your heart becoming softer, and your presence becoming brighter again. I am reversing what tried to take your joy away, and I am restoring what time and pain tried to steal. Take a moment and gently press the like button as a quiet act of faith, because this connection is not ordinary, and it carries something meant to stay with you. There is a reason why the timing feels urgent, because the shift has already begun, and your awareness is what allows it to fully unfold. The heaviness that once sat on your shoulders is starting to lift, even if you cannot yet fully explain it. You may have noticed small changes, moments where you felt a sudden peace, or times when your reflection did not look as tired as before. These are not coincidences, they are signs of what I am doing within you. I am breathing new life into places that felt worn out, and I am restoring a freshness that cannot be taken away again. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been chosen to receive this because you did not give up, even when everything around you felt uncertain and heavy. Others may have walked away, others may have lost their hope, but you stayed, even when it was difficult. That endurance has opened a door that many never reach, and now you are stepping into a season where restoration becomes visible. I am renewing your strength in a way that reflects outwardly, so that even those around you will begin to notice that something has changed. They may not understand it, but you will know that it came from me. The idea of looking younger is deeper than the surface, because it is about returning you to a state where your spirit is not weighed down by past wounds. I am removing layers of stress, fear, and exhaustion that have built up over time. I am healing the places that carried too much for too long, and I am giving you a new sense of ease that you have not felt in a while. This is why your face will soften, your eyes will brighten, and your presence will feel lighter. It is not forced, and it is not temporary, because it is coming from within you. You may have wondered why certain struggles stayed longer than expected, and why relief seemed delayed when you needed it the most. But I was working in ways you could not see, preparing you for a transformation that would be complete and lasting. If I had removed everything too quickly, you would not have understood the depth of what I am now giving you. But now you are ready to receive it fully, and it will not slip away from you. This is not something that fades, because it is rooted in my power and my presence within you. The high beings you sense are not distant observers, they are witnesses to what I have already declared over your life. They recognize the shift because it has already been set into motion. They have seen the moment where your path changed, where what was meant to harm you lost its power. And now they stand in agreement with what I have spoken, because what I declare cannot be undone. You are stepping into alignment with something that was always meant for you, even if it took time to reach this point. There will be people who notice the difference in you and cannot explain it, and that is because this change is not something the world can easily measure. It is not just about appearance, it is about presence, energy, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are held by me. You will begin to carry yourself differently, not because you are trying, but because you have been renewed. Your smile will return in a natural way, your eyes will carry light again, and your spirit will feel at peace. Do not doubt this process, even if it feels subtle at first, because it is building steadily and surely within you. Every moment that passes is part of the unfolding, and every breath you take is carrying this renewal deeper into your being. You are not going backwards, and you are not losing anything. You are moving forward into a state that reflects the truth of who you are, not the weight of what you have been through. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. I am with you in this, and I am guiding every step of this transformation. Nothing is out of place, and nothing is happening without purpose. What you are becoming now is aligned with the way I created you, full of life, full of strength, and full of light. And as this continues, you will begin to understand that this moment was not random, but perfectly placed in your life. But I am telling you clearly that what you accepted as permanent was never meant to stay, and now I am lifting it away, piece by piece. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You are beginning to step into a renewal that is quiet but powerful, and it is working in ways you do not have to force or control. I am restoring your inner peace first, because everything else flows from that place. When your mind is calm and your heart is steady, your entire being begins to align with life again. This is why you may feel moments of unexpected calm, even when nothing around you has changed yet. That calm is not temporary, it is the foundation of what I am rebuilding within you. There was a time when you looked at yourself and felt like something had been lost, something you could not fully explain. You may have noticed tiredness in your reflection, or a heaviness in your expression that did not match who you truly are. That was never your true state. It was the result of everything you had to carry. And now, I am removing that weight, not all at once, but in a way that allows you to fully receive the change. You are being restored with care, not rushed, because this renewal is meant to last. You will begin to notice that your energy is different, even in small daily moments. Things that once felt exhausting will start to feel lighter, and your body will respond with a sense of ease. This is not your imagination. It is the result of what I am doing within you. I am aligning your inner state with the life that was always meant for you, a life where you are not constantly drained. You are stepping into a rhythm where you can breathe again without pressure. Type 222 to receive blessings. Do not let doubt speak louder than what you are experiencing, because doubt will try to tell you that nothing is changing. But I want you to look closely at the small signs, the subtle shifts that are already happening. Notice the moments where you feel a little more at peace, a little more present, a little more like yourself again. Those moments are not random, they are evidence of the transformation that is taking place. I am working in layers, restoring you from the inside out. There are things you went through that tried to take your confidence and leave you questioning your worth. Those experiences weighed heavily on you, and over time they began to shape how you saw yourself. But I am undoing that now, and I am reminding you of who you truly are. You are not defined by what happened to you, and you are not limited by the past you walked through. You are being renewed into a version of yourself that reflects truth, not pain. This is why the change will be visible, because when your spirit is restored, your outer self begins to reflect that restoration. Your face will carry a softness that was hidden before, and your eyes will hold a light that cannot be dimmed. People may not understand what has changed, but they will notice it. They will sense that something is different about you, something peaceful and strong at the same time. That difference is the result of my presence moving within you. You are not returning to who you were before. You are becoming someone even stronger and more aligned than you have ever been. The version of you that is emerging carries wisdom from what you have been through, but it is no longer weighed down by it. You are stepping forward with clarity, with calmness, and with a renewed sense of purpose. This is not just restoration, it is elevation into a state where you can live freely again. There will be moments where you reflect on your journey and realize how far you have come, even if it did not feel like progress at the time. Every step you took, even the difficult ones, brought you closer to this moment. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was meaningless. I was with you in every part of it, guiding you even when you could not see the path clearly. And now you are stepping into a place where that guidance becomes more visible. The renewal you are experiencing is not something that can be taken away, because it is rooted in something deeper than circumstances. It is not dependent on what happens around you. It is anchored within you. That means, even when challenges arise, you will not return to the state you were in before. You will face things with a different strength, a different peace, and a different perspective. You are no longer carrying everything alone. I want you to understand that this transformation is happening with intention and precision. Nothing about it is accidental, and nothing about it is incomplete. Every detail is being shaped carefully so that what you receive is whole and lasting. You are not being rushed into something temporary, you are being guided into something permanent. And as you continue to move forward, you will see how everything begins to align in ways that feel natural and right. There is also a release happening within you, a letting go of things you no longer need to carry. Old fears, old worries, and old patterns are losing their hold on you. You may not even notice them leaving at first, but over time you will realize that they are no longer present. That is because I am clearing space within you for something new to grow. You cannot carry the old and fully receive the new at the same time, so I am helping you release what is no longer needed. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. As this continues, you will find yourself responding differently to situations that once affected you deeply. You will feel calmer, more grounded, and less shaken by things that used to trouble you. That is a sign of your inner strength being restored. You are not becoming distant or disconnected, you are becoming steady and centered. You are learning to stand in a place of peace that does not easily shift. What is happening within you is something that many people search for but do not fully reach. because it requires both endurance and openness. You have shown both, even when it was not easy. That is why you are here now, experiencing this shift. You did not miss your moment, and you are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, receiving exactly what was meant for you. Stay with this process and do not rush ahead of it. Let it unfold naturally, because every part of it is important. You are not being left behind. You are being brought forward in a way that is steady and secure. And as you continue, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of peace that stays with you, not just in moments, but as a constant presence. You are beginning to notice that something inside you no longer reacts the way it used to, and that is one of the clearest signs that this renewal is real. Situations that once pulled you into stress or worry now pass through you with less weight. This is not because you have become numb, but because you have become stronger and more rooted. I am building a steadiness within you that does not shake easily, even when life tries to test it. You are no longer the same person who carried everything without relief, and that change is happening quietly but surely. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There was a time when your energy felt scattered, when your thoughts would move in circles, and your body felt tired even after rest. That was the result of carrying too much without release, of holding on to things that were never meant to stay with you. Now I am restoring your balance, bringing your mind and body back into alignment. You will begin to feel more present in your own life, more connected to each moment instead of overwhelmed by it. This is how your strength returns, not in a sudden rush, but in a steady and lasting way. You may also begin to notice a shift in how you see yourself, and that is just as important as anything that changes outwardly. Where there was once doubt, there will be clarity. Where there was once heaviness, there will be lightness. You are starting to recognize your own worth again, not based on what others have said or done, but based on the truth I placed within you from the beginning. That truth was never lost. It was only covered by everything you had to endure. There are moments ahead where you will catch your reflection and feel something different, something that feels closer to peace than it has in a long time. It will not be about perfection or comparison. It will be about recognition. You will recognize yourself again, not the version shaped by stress and pressure, but the version that carries calm and quiet strength. That recognition is part of the renewal, and it will grow stronger with time. You are not chasing something new, you are returning to what was always yours. Type 555 to affirm. I want you to understand that this transformation is not dependent on outside approval. It does not need validation from others to be real. What is happening within you is already complete in its foundation, even if it is still unfolding in your awareness. People may notice and comment, or they may not fully understand what has changed, but that does not affect what I am doing. This renewal is between you and me, and it is secure. There were days when you felt like you were falling behind, like time was moving forward and you were stuck in the same place. That feeling weighed on you and made you question your path. But I was never measuring you against time in the way you thought. I was preparing you, shaping you, and aligning things in a way that could not be rushed. Now you are stepping into a pace that feels natural, not forced, and everything will begin to flow differently. You will also begin to experience a deeper sense of rest, even when you are active. This rest is not about stopping, it is about moving without carrying unnecessary weight. Your body will respond to this by feeling lighter, more responsive, and more at ease. This is part of how your outward self begins to reflect the inner renewal. When your spirit is not burdened, your body follows that freedom. There may still be moments where old thoughts try to return, where you briefly feel the echo of past worries, but those moments will not hold you the way they once did. You will notice that they pass more quickly, that they do not settle into your mind as deeply. That is because you are no longer rooted in that place. You have moved forward, even if part of you is still catching up to that truth. You are also becoming more aware of what you need and what you no longer need, and that clarity will guide your decisions. You will naturally move away from things that drain you and move closer to things that bring you peace. This is not something you have to force. It will happen as your inner state becomes clearer. You are learning to protect your energy in a way that feels natural and right. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, and it does not need to be loud or proven. It is steady and calm, and it comes from knowing that you are supported. You are not trying to convince anyone of your worth. You are simply living from a place where you understand it. That understanding changes everything, because it affects how you move, how you speak, and how you carry yourself. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. You may also begin to notice that your interactions with others feel different. You will feel less affected by negativity and more drawn to peace. Conversations that once drained you will no longer have the same impact. You will find yourself choosing calm over conflict, clarity over confusion. This is part of your alignment, and it will continue to strengthen over time. What is happening to you is not temporary, and it is not fragile. It is stable and rooted, because it comes from a place that cannot be shaken easily. Even when life brings challenges, you will not return to where you were before. You will face things with a new strength, a new perspective, and a new sense of peace. That is the difference between temporary change and true transformation. You are being guided into a life where you are not constantly recovering from exhaustion. Instead, you are living from a place of steady energy and quiet strength. This is how you were meant to live, not in constant strain, but in balance. And as this continues, you will see how everything begins to align more smoothly. Do not rush ahead or try to control every part of this process. Trust that what is unfolding is happening at the right pace. You are not missing anything, and you are not falling behind. Everything that is meant for you is already moving toward you, and you are moving toward it at the same time. This is the continuation of what I have already begun in you, a steady restoration that does not rush, but does not stop. You are being renewed layer by layer, and each layer brings you closer to a version of yourself that feels lighter, clearer, and more at peace. This is not something you have to chase, because it is already happening within you. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You may notice that your mornings feel different, even if only slightly, as if there is a quiet calm waiting for you before the day begins. That calm is not accidental. It is something I am placing within you so that you can start each day without the weight you used to carry. There was a time when you woke up already feeling tired, already thinking about everything that could go wrong. But now there is a shift, a space where peace can enter before anything else does. This is how your days begin to change, not all at once, but in a way that builds steadily. Your body is also responding to this inner change, even if you have not fully recognized it yet. There is a release happening in your muscles, in your breathing, in the way you hold yourself. The tension that once stayed with you is slowly leaving, and in its place is a sense of ease that feels unfamiliar but right. This is part of how you begin to look younger, not just in appearance but in the way you carry life. When your body is not holding stress, it begins to return to a natural state of balance. Type Amen to affirm. You are not meant to live in a constant state of pressure, and that is something I am correcting within you. There were patterns that formed over time, ways of thinking and reacting that became normal because you had to adapt. But now those patterns are being replaced with something healthier, something that allows you to move through life without carrying unnecessary weight. You are learning to respond instead of react, to stay grounded instead of overwhelmed. This shift is subtle, but it is powerful. There will be moments when you realize that you are no longer holding on to certain worries that used to stay with you for days. Those worries will come and go without settling, without taking root in your mind. That is because you are no longer giving them the same space. I am filling that space with something else, something stronger and more stable. Peace is not just visiting you, it is beginning to live within you. You are also becoming more aware of what truly matters and what does not. Things that once felt urgent or overwhelming will begin to lose their intensity. You will start to see more clearly, to understand what deserves your attention and what does not. This clarity will guide your choices, and it will protect your energy. You are no longer moving through life without direction, you are moving with intention. There is a restoration of your spirit that is changing how you connect with others as well. You will find yourself less affected by negativity and more drawn to calm and understanding. This does not mean you will not face difficult people or situations, but it means they will not settle within you the way they once did. You will remain steady, even when others are not. That steadiness is part of your renewal. You may also begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming quieter, less crowded, and more focused. There was a time when your mind felt full of noise, full of concerns that would not settle, but now there is space for clarity, space for peace, space for you to think without pressure. This is part of how your inner world is being restored. And when your inner world is calm, everything else begins to follow. The change in your appearance will come naturally as this continues, because it is not forced from the outside. Your face will reflect the calm you are beginning to feel. Your eyes will show the peace that is growing within you. This is not about perfection, it is about alignment. When you are aligned within, it shows outwardly in a way that cannot be copied or imitated. This is why the change will feel real, not temporary. You have also been given a sensitivity to notice these changes, even if they are small. That awareness is important because it allows you to recognize what is happening instead of overlooking it. I want you to see the progress, to feel the difference, to understand that this is not something imagined, it is real, and it is continuing. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be times when you look back and realize that something you once struggled with no longer affects you. You will notice that you are not reacting the same way, not feeling the same way, not carrying the same weight. That realization will bring a quiet sense of gratitude because you will see how far you have come. Even if the journey felt slow, it was moving you forward the entire time. You are not being changed into someone unfamiliar. You are being restored into who you were always meant to be. The version of you that is emerging is not forced, it is natural. It is the result of releasing what was never meant to stay and returning to a state that reflects truth. This is why it feels right, even if it feels new. Do not be concerned if everything does not feel completely different all at once. This process is steady, and it is meant to be. What is built slowly tends to last, because it is rooted deeply. You are not receiving something that will fade quickly. You are receiving something that will stay. As you continue, you will begin to trust this process more, not because you are trying to, but because you are experiencing it. Trust grows from experience, and you are living through something that is proving itself to you, step by step. You are seeing the change, feeling the difference, and recognizing the shift. You have stepped into a space where your spirit is no longer reacting to every shift in your surroundings. Before, even small disruptions could affect your mood, your thoughts, and your energy for the entire day. Now, there is a separation, a healthy distance that allows you to stay grounded even when things around you feel uncertain. This does not mean you are disconnected. It means you are stable. You are learning to stand firm within yourself, and that firmness is coming from me. There is also a quiet healing happening in your emotions, especially in the places where you once felt overwhelmed or misunderstood. Those emotions that used to rise quickly and stay for long periods are beginning to soften. You are not suppressing them, you are understanding them differently. You are no longer holding onto them as tightly, and they are no longer defining your state. This is how emotional freedom begins, not by avoiding feelings, but by not being controlled by them. You may notice that your breathing feels deeper, more relaxed, as if your body is finally able to let go of something it was holding onto for too long. This is part of the release that is happening within you. Your body is responding to the peace that is settling into your spirit. It is no longer preparing for constant stress, and it is no longer carrying tension without relief. This is how your physical presence begins to change, in a way that reflects what is happening inside. Type 333 to receive peace. There is a growing sense of clarity within your mind, and it is helping you see your life from a different perspective. Things that once felt confusing are becoming simpler. Decisions that once felt heavy are becoming clearer. You are no longer overthinking every possibility because you are beginning to trust the direction you are being guided in. This clarity is not forced, it is unfolding naturally as your mind becomes quieter. You are also beginning to feel more present in your own life. There was a time when your thoughts were often somewhere else, either in the past or in the future, trying to solve things that felt unresolved. But now you are coming back into the present moment, where life is actually happening. You are noticing small details again, feeling moments more fully, and experiencing a sense of calm that stays with you. This presence is part of your restoration. The change in how you carry yourself is becoming more noticeable, even if you have not fully realized it yet. There is a softness in your expression, a calmness in your movements, and a quiet confidence in your presence. You are not trying to appear different, you simply are. This is what happens when your inner state aligns with peace. It reflects outwardly without effort. There is also a strengthening happening within your boundaries, something that allows you to protect your energy without feeling guilty. You are beginning to understand that not everything deserves your time or your attention. This understanding is not making you distant, it is making you wise.